for a Moochie Robinson update.
Hey, what's good, Eagles gang? This your boy Moochie Robinson coming in with another video. And before I get into it, please like, share, and subscribe as I bring to you more Eagles content on the daily. So here it is. Yes, you heard it from me. JJ Arcega-Whiteside is a better wide receiver than Travis Fulgham, and various reasons. Because when he came in as a second-round draft pick, 57th pick in the 2019 NFL draft, right? And he just wasn't used correctly. Now, before we were supposed to get him, we all wanted DK Metcalf, but the reason why we didn't get him is because he had a neck injury, and I guess they misunderstood Howie Roseman probably felt some otherwise, or he might probably felt intimidated because of his size, and he probably would have been a problem in the locker room. We don't know. But until then, we had got JJ Arcega-Whiteside. Now, with JJ Arcega-Whiteside, he was supposed to be a replica of Alshon Jeffrey, meaning he was supposed to be a red zone guy. As far as us being in 10th, yardage, as far as the touchdowns and all that, and he was real heavy being on the sideline, grabbing the ball like with his strength and his burst. But for obvious reasons, we had Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz never used him correctly. You got to remember, we had Nelson Aguilar, we had Jeffries, and then we had a 2 tight end set with Zach Ertz and Dallas Goedert. Wentz always would throw to them too, constantly, and then we had Doug, where the offensive scheme wasn't right, and every time when JJ Arcega-Whiteside would play, he would only play in preseason games, and plus he was always getting thrown the ball from Sutfield. JJ Arcega-Whiteside and Carson Wentz, they never connect, or they wasn't really he wasn't never starting, so he would never, they couldn't match up as well. And then of course with Carson Wentz, with his mental and as far as with his knee, he wasn't all there put together, and it was because of them, as far as the Super Bowl era where he got us there, but at the same time the next year he didn't progress because of the knee injury, or again the offensive line and the offense, everything couldn't develop on how we thought we was going to just go to the Super Bowl the next year, so everything just fell completely. But other than that, with JJ Arcega-Whiteside, every time when he catch the ball, he always need either 1 or 2 people to bring him down. He's stronger, he's bigger, and like I said, he's fast. We just didn't use him right. Every time when he comes in, and that's another thing, every time when he comes in, right, he never played a full game. And even if he did play a full game, again, Carson Wentz had his picks, always Zach Ertz. Then that's when Greg Ward came in, he did his thing. When JJ Arcega-Whiteside come in, he always catch a nice, a long 20 to 30 yard ball. As soon as he catch it, what he do, he comes right back into the sideline. He never got his feet specifically wet. You know what I'm saying? He never stayed in the full game so he can, get that energy or get that power level or whatever so have you. He just never stayed in the game. So that's why we always portrayed as, as far as his mom having the umbrella under him and all this, that, and third. But because this is his 3rd year, it's what is his value? And his value is not really nothing. Now he can get dollars on the penny, So now here you have it. You got Travis Fulgham coming in. Travis Fulgham was drafted, I think he was a 6th rounder, 184th pick in 2019 too. Now when he came in on the San Francisco game, made a spectacular catch, made a touchdown, and once he did that, it was a shock, it was a surprise, because Carson Wentz never connected to him, because he was with he got drafted to the Lions, and then he got claimed by Green Bay. That didn't work out. Then he came to us, and then he made spectacular moves. But you also got to remember, and you have to think too, on that note, every time when he was in the game, and he'll make thorough catches, but then when he goes to the touchdown era and all that, once he tried to make that catch, it was, oh snap, he could have caught it. He dropped balls and certain passes where he was supposed to catch it. He didn't catch it. So it's it's up and down. So now here you have it. You have Nick Sirianni, that's the head coach, and on top of that, he used to be a wide receiver. So obviously, it's what he was seeing in camp. JJ Arcega-Whiteside, I guess he was just doing his thing. And then for obvious reasons, you'll see Travis Fulgham on the special teams on the last scrimmage game. So that would tell you a lot. So obviously, like I said, Fulgham is not bad. He's not a bad wide receiver either. It's just that he still had to progress more too. I guess he came in to the training camp saying, you know what, after what I did last year, I'm gonna definitely be starting in this way, and so on and so have you. But obviously they looked at him differently. So now I am glad that they did sign him back, because I was thinking, say if he didn't, say if he got cut from the Eagles and he went to the Cowboys or the Giants, and he made something special over there. But I'm just glad that they did sign him back. But other than that, like I said, if you give JJ Arcega-Whiteside a full season or just a full game, I'm telling you he will develop, and he'll make out better. Now that we got Hurts know how to open up doors. He knows how to open up sceneries, lanes, and he can make plays to the point where, as far as with his feet and doing bootlegs around and all that, he can make something special. He could definitely make JJ Arcega-Whiteside. I mean, he should be starting, to tell you the truth. I mean, as far as us having Miles Sanders, you see how we treating Miles Sanders as a king right now. And after they said what he did in practice, he wasn't catching balls and this, that, and third. But again, that's practice. When you get into a main game, you do totally different, So another cut was Jordan Howard. I was upset about that, but again, I'm glad he's back on practice squad, because I believe if he wasn't on practice squad, he'd probably just go ahead and retire. But you need a big back like him. I mean, he used to be top 3 when he was with the Chicago Bears. I mean, he was on the same level as Ezekiel Elliott, and we just not using him like that. We need to use him like Ezekiel Elliott, just like with the 4th and 1s, 3 and 1s, just to get that extra yardage. No need to do no quarterback sneaks when you can just use him just so you can run him right up the middle, or turn him into a fullback at least, so he can help out Miles Sanders, so he can go out to that open lane and keep it moving. But I do understand that our offensive line or our offensive scheme is not built like that. It's always going to be one running back in the background in the far as back set. But I don't know the way how this all developed. Hopefully, we will they will put something together. Now, as far as a veteran wide receiver, I was saying bring in Marvin Jones. I would have loved Marvin Jones to come in, but everybody told me I was crazy. But obviously, he's doing great things over in Jacksonville with Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence is definitely, he's gonna make a name for himself with Marvin Jones. Golden Tate, him coming back, I mean, I don't know. He just played too many games for me, but at the same time, he was with us. That's another thing. That's another reason why JJ Arcega-Whiteside didn't open up, because when Golden Tate came in, they couldn't put him into the system. So like that's how everything just fell all apart. So that's another reason too. But Golden Tate, I mean, he just played too many games. He come to us. He made like 1 touchdown within the first season being with us. Then he goes over to the Giants. He didn't do so good there, but he dissed us a little bit, and then he puts on the Eagles uniform saying what's up. But I guess it's because it was a new coach. But I don't know. Well, tell me what y'all think in the comments. But like I said, JJ Arcega-Whiteside, we can argue about this. JJ Arcega-Whiteside is better than Travis Fulgham. And if that was the case, let's just say if what's his name, Fulgham, he was only pennies of a dollar. He was only making $100,000 a year. Like, that's nothing compared to what JJ Arcega-Whiteside is supposed to get, because he was in the 2nd round. So again, this is going to open up doors. I'm pretty sure if they use him correctly, like far as red zone schemes and him going into making catches, touchdowns, easy touchdowns, you know what I'm saying, it could be set. So, but other than that, tell me what y'all think in the comments. Again, please like, share, and subscribe, as I'm on my way to 1,000 subscribers. I'm at 814. I would have probably been at 1,000, but it's like a lot of trials and tribulations that I have been through. That's why I've been out for 4 months. But now I'm back, and I'm gonna keep on growing. So until then, I'm Moochie Robinson. I'm out.